So it's another day, another mock, following the same rules as yesterday. So after 2 days of building dioramas at micro scale and minifig scale, I thought I'd do something different and build this. Now it looks like a vintage camera. I think they did one in the Lego store a while back, which I missed out on as a gift with purchase thing. But I started building this because I found this wheel at the front, and then I realised it's the exact same shape and size, well shape obviously, but size as the lens on my camera I use. So I've built this model, and it's crazy how to scale this is. I'll say it now, this thing took ages to build. I did it within a day, but it was annoying to build. There's lots of here that happens. The Lego's like perfectly to scale with it. It's clearly something to do with mathematics and how they design Lego and products. But you can see here, the two sort of lens sections are pretty much spot on size-wise. And if you'll hear, the proper camera, you can twist the lens round. And I mean, it's a fixed lens, but let's not get into that. And you can twist the barrel around on that one if you really want to. And if you look at a comparison here, height-wise, they're pretty much spot on for height. I'll do some comparisons where I'll stick them pictures together. But in thickness, everything seems to be pretty decent, like in a general level. There's lots of smaller details on the camera I've missed off, because to be honest, this was annoying. This took ages to try and find all these right pieces and a lot of trial and error. But you can see here that I'd say it's very close. It's something I've never done. I've never tried to build an actual real life object before. And I'm really pleased with how this has come out. It was frustrating in places trying to get it right and come up with different building techniques. But it is incredibly close to dimensions between the Lego model and the real camera. It was a struggle in places, but I'm really pleased with how it came out. You can see the back on the model isn't as detailed. I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest, trying to find ways to fit all these little buttons on. But you've got the main buttons, the screen, and the viewfinder, which you can actually hold it up and look through if you wanted to do so. And you got the main ring button. But the dials and stuff on top, by that point, it had taken me a long time to get this far. I mean, originally I was going to do just generic camera, but then when I realised that the scales were quite similar, I did think, right, I'm going to try and match it up scale-wise with my camera. You can see the grip on the right-hand side of the camera on the model does stick out quite a bit more. That's probably the weakest part of it. Without sort of just using the Lego I have, I think that's sort of the best I could do, really. And if you look down from the top, you can see another comparison size-wise. You got the buttons on there. And I think the colours look really good, the greys and the blacks and so on. It would have been nice if we could find that wheel in like a dark grey, so it matched sort of the silver on the actual camera. But as it is, I'm really pleased with how it came out. And there's actually some interesting building techniques. For the viewfinder, there's some snot stuff going on there with sideways bricks and slopes and so on. So for the third day, it's another model and something very different to the first two. And it sort of helped me use different techniques than I was doing building the first two models. So hopefully tomorrow, it'll be something completely different again.